sorority?
Well, like going to Oakland, I was like, I didn't really want to go there in the first place, and I was like, I'm gonna be so lonely, not have any friends since I was living on campus. And at first, my mom like was forcing me. She was like, you have to, but then like I was like, okay, I really just like want to have friends. So, but my mom was the one who introduced me to it.
Do you think this sorority was the best fit for you, or do you believe you are settling with it, and why?
I think it's the best one for me. Like going through recruitment, it was hard for me because I was like, I liked a lot of them. But at the end of the day, like the sorority that I'm in, like has the same morals that I do, and like the girls and I just get along so well. And like we go to like events like with the other sororities, and like I see them, I'm like, yeah, I made the right decision.
What was the like recruiting or rushing process like for you personally?
It was overwhelming just because like I knew nothing about like the other like any sororities in general, so I was like, you only get like an impression of girls for like a total of like an hour and a half. So it was like kind of overwhelming, but it was super exciting too because like I was meeting a bunch of girls that I liked, and so like it just made me excited to finally join one.
What are some tips you would give to someone who's thinking about joining a sorority?
Don't listen to like what other people say, and don't Google like the chapters because the chapters like vary from college to college, so there's no like overall stereotype, I guess.
Okay.
And so yeah, just have an open mind too.
Okay. I don't know like if you know this, but when was your like sorority founded?
Ooh.
Or like has it been at Oakland for a long time?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like one of the original ones, and then I'm pretty sure like it was 1870 something that like the original sorority was founded.
What are like the main values?
For us, it's building strong girls, and so it's basically like girls is like people who are under 18, and so it's just like building them up so they have like self-confidence and everything, so that when they're women, like they can be strong leaders.
Okay. What is your opinion on sorority stereotypes, like those in movies? I know they're often like portrayed.
Yeah.
Very wrong.
I don't think that like they're very accurate. Like in movies and everything, it's like all about like the partying and drama. And there's actually like a huge like academic aspect. Like each sorority has a GPA that every girl has to maintain. There's like study hours and volunteering, and so I feel like the movies like don't include like the better aspects of them.
Okay. Do you think there's like a certain type of person your sorority looks for to be a good fit?
Yeah, for us, like I said, like it was like building strong girls, and so it's like independent women who like want to like lift other girls up too, and just like hard workers, smart girls, and like we like obviously no one likes drama, but like we kind of and so like looking for girls who are kind of just like laid back too.
Okay. What goes on in a typical like meeting?
So we have like our rituals before and after. That's like a secret, and then like in the meeting, I guess it varies from week to week, but usually like they'll discuss like what's going on like the next week, the finances, like because we have to do like fundraising and pay dues, and so that'll be discussed. And then another aspect is like Panhell, which is like all the sororities and frats put together. And so like we discuss like events going on campus with other Greek life, so we can get involved on campus.
Okay. With OU being a commuter school, do you think your sorority misses out on any of the usual things like in-house living and stuff?
I think like so we do have a smaller house, and it's like a little bit like missing out on the aspect, but like a reason why a lot of girls join the sorority is because they are commuters and they want to be involved. So I don't think they miss out too much because like they're trying to fight the commute, I guess, and like get more involved on campus.
How is your executive board like set up with power and positions?
So we have our president who's like in charge of like basically the whole chapter. We have our financial vice president who's in charge of like the money. There's the MVP, and she's in charge of like the social aspect kinda, and like recruiting. I think there's EVP, and she's in charge of like the business side of things, and so I think those are the main positions, and so it's kind of just like covering all like the aspects that we have to take care of.
Would you ever want to be a part of your executive board, do you think?
Yeah, so right now I'm the assistant to the financial vice president, and so next year I'm hoping to be the FVP.
Okay. What are the best things about being in a sorority?
I just love the girls that I met. Like they become like my best friends, and it also like gets me involved because like otherwise I know I'd be sitting in my dorm all the time like not going out, and like it also helps me to like maintain like a good like GPA and everything like that. Like I'm surrounded by girls who want to do well too, and who are in like the same classes as me, and so like we can like work together.
Yeah. Are there any drawbacks to being in a sorority?
I mean, it is kind of time consuming, but like you are involved as you want to be. Like some girls just show up to meetings on Sundays and that's it. But like I want to be more involved. So sometimes it takes up like a lot of time, but I mean, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. I was gonna say, how do you think joining a sorority impacted your freshman year at Oakland? But obviously positive.
Yeah.
Okay. According to one of the articles I researched, it says Greek organizations consistently demonstrate higher levels of alcohol use and problems than non-members. Do you agree with this?
I don't think it's necessarily a problem, but like it's kind of like the group mentality. Like a lot of the girls are older, so like when they go out drinking, it's like you want to go out with your friends, like you don't want to like stay in. So I think they're more inclined to go out more often, but I've never seen like a problem with it. Especially because like we're smaller. Yeah.
So it's not like crazy parties.
Yeah, exactly.
Another one of the articles I researched is from Virginia Tech, and it says one of the most important components of Greek life is the philanthropic side of it. How is that valued at Oakland, and is there requirements to meet with it?
Yeah, so like our like philanthropic statement is like the Building Strong Girls, and we partner with Girls on the Run, and so like they help like build the strong girls because they do something where it's like little girls who compete in like 5Ks and everything like that. It's like training programs, and it's like training them to be independent. And so each sorority has like their own philanthropy that they support, and like it is like a big deal. Like during recruitment, like they dedicate a whole day to like talking about it. And then for us, like we do have requirements. Like the Moon Ball was our like fundraiser for it, and like you're required to go to that. And I mean that's about it. Like you can be as involved as you want for it. But